Trump breaking news. At Wisconsin rally, Trump hopes to stir white, small-town supporters. Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump will hold a rally in Wisconsin, a crucial state that might decide the election, on Saturday to shore up support from working-class and rural whites. Since Vice President Kamala Harris replaced President Joe Biden as Democratic ticket leader during the summer, the former president has lost support in most demographic groupings. In Mosinee, a 4,500-person community, Trump will address at 1 p.m. local time, 18 o'clock GMT. The town is near Wausau, a 40,000-person city, but hours from Milwaukee and Madison. Marathon County, where Mosinee resides, was politically contested in 2008, voting for Barack Obama. Since then, the county has shifted right, voting for Trump by 18 points in 2016 and 2020. Harris leads Trump among Hispanic voters by 13 percentage points, according to the latest Reuters Ipsos survey from August. Biden led same demographic by 5 points in May. Black Americans now prefer her more than Biden by 7 points. Polls reveal she has scarcely influenced white voters. The latest Reuters Ipsos poll shows that whites without college degrees, Trump's core constituency, still support him by 25 points. They backed Trump over Biden by 29 points. In recent weeks, numerous Trump advisors and allies have told Reuters that maintaining the former president's margins among white voters will be vital to defeating Harris. Wisconsin and other northern Rust Belt states are predominantly white and rural. Trump used these votes to sweep the Rust Belt's battleground states and defeat Hillary Clinton in 2016. These people returned to the Democratic Party, helping Biden win the 2020 election. In recent weeks, Trump has campaigned in small Rust Belt communities and towns that are not diverse, despite the Republican Party's focus on Hispanics and black men. Reuters reported that two Trump advisors expect his running mate, Ohio U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, to hammer rural Rust Belt areas hard in the final weeks of the election. Recall that Seattle now has 54,000 millionaires? Again generating headlines. Wall Street investor and former Obama administration official Stephen Ratner was thinking about the irony of wealth redistribution the other day. He stated that the administration favors red states in terms of distribution of resources. Blue states are losing because red states spend more than they contribute. Guess who holds one of the shortest sticks? Ratner mentioned the yearly Giving or Getting review. It examines how much each state saves in federal taxes and how much they spend. New York has historically been a major donor state. It pays more in taxes than it receives in benefits or spending on education, transportation, military, or welfare, often by tens of billions. Wall Street's tax money drives New York's imbalance, our fishing village past them. Washington is now the third largest donor state after California and Massachusetts. New York tied for fourth. Rockefeller Institute of Government, in 2022, Americans and businesses contributed $22.5 billion more into the government treasury than they received in spending. Washington spent more than Ohio, Michigan, and Georgia, which have millions more people. Then spending dropped. Critics call this the makers and takers. 2 decades ago, Washington was in the center, getting about what we gave. Big tech has helped us become one of the top maker states in the nation. All those millionaires, say economists. The federal system already taxes the wealthiest, despite years of protests. The federal government is profiting off Seattle's 54,000 millionaires and countless more wealthy people and companies due to the progressive federal income tax. More money goes to red states, where leaders refuse to acknowledge the aid and often mock it. Compared to Idaho, our neighbor. The governor of Idaho regularly calls us a blue state mess. He mocked Governor Jay Inslee last year, stating it is hard to comprehend why someone would leave Idaho for Washington given your state is home to sky-high taxes, crime, and public encampments.